Joe and I are delighted to be here tonight and are honored to receive this special award. We are an incredible company, and it is truly a privilege to share it together with the other honorees. Thank you, Asia Society, for recognizing us tonight.
Thank you, Clara. Thank you, Jerry, for your kind words. It's an honor to be recognized by Asia Society as one of the 2020 Game Changers. Clara and I feel especially privileged to be in the company of extraordinary people who showed us light in a year when almost everything else seemed dark.
In the context of all the suffering the world has experienced from COVID-19, our contribution is just one small part of a very large effort made by many people to provide support and relief to patients, their families, doctors, nurses, emergency technicians, and other medical personnel. As soon as the pandemic hit New York, we felt that the most important thing we could do was to protect the frontline healthcare workers. Not only were they putting their lives at risk for us, but if the doctors and nurses got sick, there would be no one to take care of patients. Our friends on hospital boards and our friends who are doctors in New York City hospitals kept telling us that they desperately needed personal protective equipment. We were able to quickly tap into our supply chain contacts and secure a large volume of PPE and reduce uncertainties around pricing, product authenticity, payment, and delivery. It was very important to us that the PPE were allocated to the hospitals who needed it the most. With the help of the Governor's Office, the Greater New York Hospital Association, and New York City Health and Hospitals, 65% of our shipment went to Brooklyn hospitals, and a large percentage of the rest to public hospitals in Queens and the Bronx.
I would like to share some thoughts about COVID. COVID has widened the gap between the fortunate and the less fortunate. While some of us resort to the comfort of work from home, many people have jobs where remote work is not an option. For the hardworking men and women in the service industry, like restaurants, retail, and sports arenas, their paychecks have become uncertain, but they still have family to support. It just doesn't seem fair. It takes a global pandemic for people to realize that no system is perfect, and the world depends on the conscience and responsibility of those who are in fortunate positions to step up when they are needed the most.
We will continue to focus our philanthropic work on the causes that we care deeply about: science, social justice, and closing racial health, education, and wealth gaps. These problems are hard and complex, but we are determined and intentional about having impact, and we are committed to investing over a long time horizon.
Thank you again to Asia Society. It's a tremendous honor and privilege, and we're very much appreciated. I also want to congratulate Mickey Lee, Naomi Osaka, the BTS Group, Vikas Khanna, and Yo-Yo Ma. You have contributed to the good of society with exceptional courage and heart. Thank you.
Thank you again, Asia Society, for the great honor.